Hey guys, this is Dave with Audio In, and today I'm pretty excited because I'm sharing some great deals on 5 of my favorite portable audio devices, and not just IEMs. I also have one of my favorite DACs I'm going to be sharing a deal on as well. And when I say these are some of my favorites, I mean that because pretty much all of these devices are devices that have earned top spots in my rankings or are at least devices I use on a regular basis. And I'm going to be covering a pretty broad price spectrum from some budget stuff to, well, not budget stuff. We have a lot to talk about, so let's get started. Okay, so this sale is going to be going on at hifigo.com from March 18th, and it's running through March 27th. So I'll make sure and leave a link to that and all of the devices I'm going to be talking about in the description. So we'll start with a budget item and then we'll work our way up. And this first pair of IEMs kind of surprised me because it only uses a single balanced armature driver, yet somehow they managed to create an IEM that can deliver incredibly balanced and detailed sound. It's probably the most detailed IEM for its price, and that's at the regular price. And the IEM I'm referring to is the AFL Magic 1, appropriately named, by the way, because again, what they were able to do with a single BA is nothing short of magic. And the cost is going to be reduced to $110. The regular price, I believe, is $139. So that's a pretty good discount. It has a neutral signature, it's balanced, and it gives you a surprisingly good bass response for it being a single BA set. It's also very beautiful, well constructed, and nicely accessorized. It already had my recommendation at full price, and now it's even cheaper. Now moving on to our next item. This is also an IEM, and we're jumping up in price to the $200 bracket. And like the Magic 1, this is my top pick for its price range. And I'm talking about the Gizaudio Binary Acoustics Chopin. And I will tell you right now, I use this set all the time, way more than any other set in this price range. And I vividly remember the first time I heard these at Can Jam SoCal last year. And the first thing that struck me was just how clean and controlled the bass was. But it's also balanced, it's natural sounding, and again, it earned a top spot for overall performance in the $200 price bracket. But when the sale starts, you're going to be able to pick it up for $174. So that's a really solid deal on a really solid IEM. So next we have another IEM, and we are jumping up again to the $300 to $400 bracket. This IEM is one of the best, if not the best IEM you can get within this price range. And that IEM is the AFL Performer 8. Normally $369, but it's going to be on sale for $322. Which is an absolute steal. It has a mostly neutral sound signature with the vocals being a little more relaxed, so it kind of takes a similar approach to the tuning in the upper mids as the SA6 MK2, but then it does have a little hint of spiciness in the treble as well. But what really impressed me about this set was its technical performance. And of the sets within this price range that I've heard or even owned myself, in my opinion, the only direct upgrade from the Performer 8 is the Studio 4. And what's cool is it actually comes quite close to Studio 4 level performance. So it's kind of crazy that you can now get this level of performance for $322. So another solid deal on a really good IEM. Okay, let's go ahead and switch gears for a moment and let's talk about DACs, because this DAC is an absolute beast and it has a permanent spot on my desk and it gets used by me almost daily. And I'm talking about the Xduo XD05 Pro. The regular price of this monster is $799, but that price is going to drop to $679. Now, the reason I keep referring to this as a beast is because of the sheer amount of power this thing puts out, which is 2 watts at 32 ohms. And even with a 300 ohm load, it'll give you 930 milliwatts. And for a battery powered device, that's pretty impressive. And another thing that's really cool about this device is you can also change out the op amps and the DAC card. So all of that's really awesome. But the reason this device has a permanent home on my desktop and gets used, again, almost daily, is because of its incredible sound performance. And it also comes with a ton of connection options and great cable options, not cheap cables either. And it has a built-in 13,600 milliamp battery. So if you do ever choose, I don't know why you would, to take this very large and very heavy device anywhere with you, you should be good for about 18 to 20 hours of playback time. You might throw your back out, but at least you'll be able to listen to music. Okay, now moving on to our last and final set of IEM. So the Performer 8 is about $329. So now we're jumping up to the $500 to $600 price bracket. And this set has been out for about a year now, and it's still in my daily rotation. As a matter of fact, this is, and has been for about the last year, my top IEM under $600, actually probably under $1,000, because, well, it's just that good. And I'm sure it's gonna be no surprise that that IEM I'm referring to is the Dunu SA6 MK2. It's normally priced at $579, but it's dropping to $504. And this has one of those tunings that is kind of riding the edge between V-shape and neutral. I would say it probably leans more V-shape, but it still keeps things very natural. But one of its standout attributes at this price is its technical performance. And here's the thing, it's been out again for a while, and it has stood the test of time, and in my opinion is still one of the best, if not the best performing IEM under $1,000. It was already a great buy at regular price, but with this discount, it's even a better buy. Now, I also want to add one more to the list quickly and just kind of give it an honorable mention, because it's basically my favorite IEM, and that is the Elysian Diva. This one's a little more expensive, and it's normally $1,600, but it's dropping to $1,391, I believe. And yes, that is a lot of money, but here's why I'm throwing this in. In my opinion, but not just my opinion, there are lots of other reviewers and audio hobbyists that feel this way. This IEM provides an end-game level vocal experience. So if you're looking for some of the best vocal reproduction that can be had, then this is an excellent opportunity. So remember, the sale starts on March 18th and it runs through the 27th. And these aren't the only IEMs and DACs they've got deals on. They've got lots of other great deals, so be sure and go check it out. Thanks so much for taking the time to watch. If you would, please take a second and hit that subscribe button. And if you would, please like this video, please share this video. I hope you have an awesome day.